Hey everybody, it's Julia, and today I'm going to share with you my May favorites. First, I'm going to start off with my food favorite, which is actually one that I used to love as a kid from a long time ago, but I recently discovered they're only $1 in my local Dollar Tree, which is basically just like everything's a dollar. So I don't have any boxes with me, unfortunately, because I've eaten them all. But this is what the box looks like in case you're unfamiliar. It's like that. It's backwards because I'm working off a webcam. But they're really delicious. Honestly, they just, maybe it's something with the salt. Like, I love the way the salt tastes for some reason. I don't really know, or something about it, which it's different from, like, your Cheez-Its. Like, they're off-brand, but for some reason, for me, they're better. A lot of people think they're gross, but I think they're delicious. Yeah, it's definitely worth your try. It's only $1 if you have Dollar Trees locally. So, secondly, is an app actually. It is called. It's called a bit. Crap! I'm trying to find what I'm doing. Give me 1 second. I apologize. Um, it's a pedometer. The app is like the footprints right here, and basically what it does, it just counts your steps like an average pedometer would, but it also counts your calories, your miles, how many, like how long you've been walking, and how many miles per hour you've been walking. And it basically just shows your progress over a week. I've been lazy this week, but I actually walked about almost 20 miles last week. And it's cool. So, I make personal goals and try to beat last week's, and it really just keeps me up to date on my walking, and I enjoy it. And it's a free app in the Google Play Store. I'm pretty sure they'd have it in the Apple App Store too, but I'm not entirely sure. So it even spreads out all your weeks, like I said, and your months even. This is what I've walked this month. Again, it's backwards, and I apologize. But I guess you guys got the basic gists. So moving on to clothing, or like fashion, beauty related type of things. Give me 1 second, y'all. I need to get something out of here real quick. I might not have been the most prepared for this video, but I'm sure I will find what I'm looking for. Yep, there we go. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start with a lipstick, which this is Revlon Color Stay. Crap, it's backwards. And the shade is Infinite Raspberry. It's kind of just like a gorgeous, it's like a red, but it's also a pink. I don't really know how to describe it. I'm going to swatch it for y'all. My webcam isn't the best, but this is basically kind of what it looks like. It's a cool dark color, and it works well for my light complexion, and it's really hard to find dark lip shades that look good with my skin tone. I don't usually wear makeup, but when I do, I resort to this buddy, and it's only like $10 at your local drugstore, which isn't the cheapest, but I mean, it's good product, and it's a sealer, and it's 24-hour, and it's cool. So next, the next thing are my flats. They're a little beat up. I got them from the thrift store for, I think, like $3 or $4. The brand is BM, which is Bernie Mev. I'm not entirely sure if any of you have heard of that, but they're just like, they got memory foam on the inside, and they're just basic black slip-ons, but they're very comfortable, and they go with any outfit, and that is something I definitely love since my style is kind of all over the place. Next is my last fashion, clothing, beauty favorite, which this is actually like a sort of swim team bathing suit. It is by Catalana. I also got this from the thrift store as I got my last thing. I may have already said that, but so like it's not name brand or anything, but I love black and pink, and especially the combination and the way it looks on me. Like, I've got some weird curves, so like these coming down my sides are really slimming, and I enjoy wearing this, and it's a nice one piece. You can feel comfortable, yet cute. The only downside to this is the tan lines you'll get in the back, because there's this really cute stripe on, but like if you burn, you got a stripe down your back, and you try to wear bikinis, and it doesn't work out too well, but I love it anyway, and it works for all swimming occasions. Okay, so, that is all for my fashion favorites. Next, I've actually got a book favorite. This book is called A Thousand Pieces of You by Claudia Gray. I am almost done with it. My bookmark's about here, and mind you, this is backwards, so it actually would be over here. You know what I mean? I'm almost done with the book, which makes me really happy. It's basically where this girl travels through dimensions and, goes through a love affair. I mean, maybe not too bad, but like it gets y'all caught up in the suspense, and I love good reads, and your girl loves a good cliche. So, it's here. I think I'm going to try to do a book review whenever I'm done with it, but I have not been able to put this down. Whenever I have a chance, I read it. So, yeah. It's young adult, by the way, so if that's the type of book you like, then you'll like this one. My last four favorites are songs, which I'm not gonna put in here because I don't want to risk copyright, but I will link them in the description for y'all if you'd like, or put little annotations. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do yet, but you'll figure it out. So the first song is Lil Bit by K-Camp. It's it's rap, and it's like a few years old. It's not old, but it's like a few years old, and it's sort of a throwback song for me. It was back when I used to listen to it back when I was 12 and hormonal, and like the material is not best suited for like a young teenager, but I did it anyway. And yeah, I'm sorry. It's like rapish, and it makes me feel cool. Sorry about my family. Good night, Pops! Love you. Love you too. Okay, so, yeah, it's just cool. It has a good rhythm, and I don't know, it makes me feel cool. So weird. It's nostalgic. Just a teensy bit, even though it's not that old. The next song is Strangers by Halsey, featuring Lauren Giorgani? I'm not saying that right, but she's the girl from Fifth Harmony, or one of the girls from Fifth Harmony, and she collaborated with Halsey to make a song called Strangers, which is like poppy, but it's also a little bit alternative, and it's dark and raspy, and it's really cool. And one of my favorite parts of it is they actually used she pronouns, which doesn't seem like it should be that big of a deal, but it's really proactive, and it's nice for a lot more of the population than you think to have a song to relate to. So, it's new, and you should check it out, and it'll probably get popular in these next few weeks. The second to last song is, Do You by Troy Boy. And this song is kind of one that I enjoy, but I don't know if a lot of other people would enjoy. It's a little different. It's more like electronic and sort of like, like crazy, and it doesn't really have any vocals, but it still intrigues me. It's, it's like jumpy, and then it's down, and I guess it's the kind of stuff you sort of play at a rave, and I'm not too much of a rave person, but I still like that music. So, yeah, it's good, and you should check it out. It's a few years old, but I enjoy it, and if you like weird, eccentric music like I do, then you might enjoy it. The last song and the last thing I have for my list, lots of L's, is How Could You Leave Us by NF. I think it's NF. If I'm wrong, then I'll correct it somewhere, or it'll be down in the description what it actually is. But basically, this song is like really sad. It got me in my feelings, and I've never been like abandoned, but like I'm a very empathetic person. So, like, hearing that, makes me cry, and it makes me think of other people, and maybe even a teensy bit of what I've been through, and just, it's crazy, and for some reason I like songs that give me a good cry. Don't ask me why, I just do. So, yeah, that is all of my May favorites. It's kind of scattered, but it's mine, and that's all that matters. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and, yeah, any video requests put down below. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Bye!